EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. Now an opening has the 30. The Lions good return as he takes it across the 30.
Try to snatch these things when I roll my house down. Underground with the next hand. They get mad when they come to raid my pad and I'm off in the night.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 45.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8. On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another
gain there of 21. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Coach. That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's Gibbs. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Montgomery, and he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal?
Swim.
Check out.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. The Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Mitchell. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third down, they need 5.
Hey, Lion. Hey,
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This was taken in downfield. Big completion.
It's a gain of
20 yards on that pass play. First down, 49ers.
First and 10.
third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down, 49ers.
Hey, go! 11, 30. Red. Take right open.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Hey. Stop. Hey, I'm gun. Go. Let's go.
Lawrence. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Ready up.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Hey, run.
To throw is Lawrence. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Check that. Red on red. Hey, danger.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Red.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
To throw is Lawrence. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
At the 12-yard line.
Here's Mitchell. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It is second and 9.
Hey, let's go.
Here's Lawrence. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on third and 9.
24. Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Udi's kick is good. And the Niners will tie the game at 3 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That's one.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Pass right side, and Higgins. Here's the catch. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
That's good.
Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
The RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Second down, Murray. That's caught. It's Isaac Seslov. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Big ass open, big ass open.
Again, it's Murray. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. First down, Detroit. 3-3, our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
2-2. Hey.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down, and he picked up 7 yards.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
32-yard line.
3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
Bush. Hey, easy, quiver.
Pass thrown quickly in the RPO. Batted away. And that's incomplete. They're trying to get the ball out quickly. The defense was ready. And it brings up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Denver. 11, Agate. 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The Lions call their first time out, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Second down, Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often like that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
2.
One more time, they try Gibbs. Trying to find the crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Another run here with Mitchell. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. 3rd and 5.
Lisa 24.
Lawrence. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half. Throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back to the pick 6.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes a return from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out at the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Lawrence. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. At their own 33-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
5. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 5. Now Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Hey, line,
Lawrence now. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. That his second TD catch of the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Ball level at 10 as this one's kicked off. Here's Smith to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it, I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it, I tell G, hey, watch, do it. We survived outside, all from the music. Hey, turn this TV off, ain't with my type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey, what, how many shit I seen, send them all, take a risk, take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Deal with a couple suckers.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won back at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Omaha.
On second down, here's Murray. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Get him. He going to know. Omaha. 2.
On third down, Murray. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Second and
When you
10.
call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any runs.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
It's so typical, visual, I feel like the vibe. Yeah, I wake up every morning.
Big Ace. Hey, check. Omaha. Easy.
From the gun, it's Murray. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 10 yards.
Nick Bosa. He's pinned to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up fourth down.
Punt formation.
So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Decent 24. Go. Hey, Soko. Hey, kill. 13, Luke. Silver.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 31, here's second and 7.
Hey, go. Same break. 11. 30 left.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Going for it all. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his fourth touchdown on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Is good. Makes the score Niners 17. Lions 10. Jake Moody taking off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Deuce. 2.
Play action. It's Murray. Right side, caught by Wiley. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up second and 1.
Of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Ready.
Now, this looks like a design run, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Down by Jair.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Don't need much. It is third and inches. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Big Ace. One.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And we all like to see Tigo. So bring yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor. But if you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at.
Hey. 2-2.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Big Ace. 2-2.
Murray now on 2nd down. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for Lions first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Move.
And quickly out to Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Shift.
That one, take it in. Middle of the end zone. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Lions. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Again to Mitchell. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
red.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. And he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. Throwing is Lawrence. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you could be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. The Niners use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Coach. Hey, Omaha. Hey.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Just a good, solid run here on third down, tie game, fourth quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
Coach.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. First and goal. Montgomery trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here now, second down and goal.
Come back.
They'll run with Gibbs. Good blocking, and he's in. team opts for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Lions will go up by 7.
Makes the score Lions 24, 49ers 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll start at the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. Back to throw. Lawrence. Thrust to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. Walter Nolan. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
And it's a big-time sack by the defense, but, Mike, you just can't take these sacks if you're the quarterback. End-of-game situations. You're trying to make something happen and come from behind. You have to understand throwaways. I don't care if you have to put the ball in harm's way. You have to take a little bit more chances here. These negative sacks, they cost time, they cost yardage, and you really make this even a more difficult hole to climb out. Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.